Hello everyone and welcome to episode 25 of the Real World Draft Series here on the channel, as it is the Slammy Showdown for the Rocket Show. How fun is, what a fucking card. I feel like every kind of mega event we do, it gets bigger and bigger, it gets better and better. Just on paper, it's looking like it's going to be a hell of a card. Got a new debut. We got a lot of exciting shit happening. I feel like we're going to have a new debut for like the next 3 or 4 weeks, but that's the way she goes. We're just expanding our roster. We're getting bigger and bigger. And so without further ado, let's run the show. Let's get it underway here. As the 6-man tag in the pre-show as the Dark Order 6-man team. I feel like we've never really done a Dark Order 6-man team except for that like one time on the Stampede show. As the Dark Order and Team DK. I let the game decide who won, and it was Team DK as they defeated Dark Order as Jonah Rock pinned Brody King with a Death Drop Driver. As Jonah Rock at a 50 outperformed everybody in the match. 49 for Micah Nichols, 43 Shane Hayes. As 44 for Brody King, 38 Stu Grayson was off his game, and then Evil Uno with a 35. How fun. And then a 44 for this pre-show matchup is Noam Dar getting a win over Sexy Eddie with a Champagne Super Knee Bar. How fun. So that's 10:01. So then, this Slammy Showdown for the Rocket intro. Obviously, the triple threat main event for the belt. Brock Lesnar, Pac, Bryan Danielson, and then the tag team matchup: Kevin Steen, Sami Zayn, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson. And so that's gonna be fucking crazy. As the actual opener, tag match: Nurgadoi Shima and then taking on Vinus Giants, Shuji Ishikawa and Shuwama, as Shima won in 10:29. He hit Shuji Ishikawa with a Schween, which I would pay big money to see him try to put Shuji Ishikawa in the Schween and hit it. But Shima with a 54, Nurgadoi with a 50. They're a great little tag team. We just gotta find some direction for them. Even just since their debut, they've just kind of been in the undercard, beating teams. As Father James Mitchell, he's putting over his Dark Order champion. As for the Slammy Showdown for the Rocket Show, we're having Pete Dunne, Chris Hero, and like a #1 contendership matchup. So the next Stampede, the following show, as it's gonna be whoever wins that against Tommy End for the first Commonwealth title. As he says, no matter who wins, your fate will come to an end thanks to Tommy End. As just putting over Tommy End as his Dark Order champion. He's gonna have a long ass reign. No one's gonna be able to stop him. As the match, Pete Dunne wins in 10:19 at the bitter end. Sucks that the crowd was still turned off, as they were both low to mid 20s on the pop rating. Just still wasn't enough for Pete Dunne won with bitter end in 10:19. Then post match, though, Brody Lee, the big effing rig, takes out Pete Dunne. Takes out, Chris Hero. He was just kind of coming out of the ring. He gets taken out as well. As he, says, Tommy End, your ass is mine, motherfucker. That belt's mine. There's nothing you can do about it. Big fucking rig is here. He's not just the big rig. He's the big effing rig. Brody Lee making his big debut, and he's got his sight sets on Tommy End. Have fun. So I feel like you've seen a lot of Brody Lee on this fucking channel. As he's on this series, he was in the fucking the UWFI series, and it's just gotta love Brody Lee, but I might love him too much. I think hopefully no one's tired of seeing him. As then this tag match, the undercard tag match of Miz and Morrison taking on Sheamus and Barrett. Sheamus gets the win as he pins Miz with a Celtic Cross. As basically the finish, Taya, during the match, Taya distracted Barrett, but really at the finish of the match, Maurice trying to hit Sheamus with just like a loaded purse gimmick, hits Miz instead in the back, bro kick, fucking into the Celtic Cross for the 1-2-3. As Miz outperformed everybody, Morrison, really the wrong team won here, as Miz and Morrison, they did their thing, but we got to put over some talent. We're putting over Sheamus and getting them a nice little win. So they kind of desperately needed a win too, Sheamus and Barrett. Sheamus lost his game though. He could have done a little bit better. Could have been in the 60s, but that's all right. Then a 62 for Tomohiro Ishii and Naomichi Marufuji as Ishii beats Naomichi Marufuji at 13:01 thanks to the interference of Katsuhiko Nakajima and Go Shiozaki, as just it wasn't enough. Naomichi Marufuji could not withstand the No Mercy interference. Kenta just with the crutches, happy as could be, happier than a pig in shit, one might say, as seeing his rival Naomichi Marufuji take the fall for the vertical drop brainbuster. That was a match. Naomichi Marufuji again probably should have won, but we got a story going on here. It's a slow build. We gotta wait for Kenta to come back for the Kenta Naomichi Marufuji match, as TJ Wilson backstage promo says he's doing this for the Rocket, as he's got the GHC. I don't know, maybe it's not the GHC. I forget what the initials of the car, but it's the alliance that it's me, Luke Arthur, and I believe. Oh yeah, it's definitely me and Nathan. I think it's Luke Arthur, but that title. It's the International Openweight title, whatever it is. It's the match is gonna be T.J. Wilson and Hiroshi Tanahashi. We'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna be a hell of a match. Yeah, 50 could have been worse. It was poorly placed with the technical crowd, but T.J. Wilson went to the GWC. That's what I figured it wasn't the GHC. So that's obviously Global Honor Crown. This is like a Noah's belt, but the GWC International Openweight title, as T.J. Wilson wins in 17-19 with a sharpshooter. See, outperformed Hiroshi Tanahashi, so technically the right guy won. So I got a 50. And then the next match, the women's title matchup, is Sasha Banks and Talia, 12:03 with submission. Banks' statement. Sasha Banks, thanks to her not leaving, thanks to the alliance, this is technically her second title win. Really, this should be her first defense. That's the way That's the way it goes. As Sasha with a 72, Natalia with a 54. Really, no women besides Trish is on Sasha's level. So that's just kind of where we're at on this women's division. So I got a 60. As a 64 for the tag title matchup, as the Young Bucks go the disc 29-51 over Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn when Nick Jackson pinned Sami Zayn with a quick roll-up, as that's the defense number one of their Canadian titles, which I feel like that's off. Maybe I'm wrong, as because again, the same thing kind of happened with their belts, with our title reign. Matt Jackson still aligned with Fox, so he, being gone for a little bit, fucked up the title reign. But Matt Jackson, if he just a little bit better, this match would have been a whole lot better. But what a match indeed. 68 from Kevin Steen, 64 Sami Zayn, 63 Nick Jackson, 58 Matt Jackson. Tough, but here we are. As the main event, the triple threat for the fucking Canadian heavyweight title, as it's Bryan Danielson, Pac, and Brock Lesnar at 17-26. Brock Lesnar gets taken out with a running knee strike. I want to say Pac hits the Black Arrow and gets attacked by Tommy End afterwards. Bryan Danielson comes in, hits another running knee strike for the 1-2-3 as he gets the win in 17-26. 75 on the match rating. Brock was the worst guy in the matchup. As can we finally? Oh, we can finally turn him heel. All right, finally. We don't even have to deal with that. As Jesus Christ, as I mean, it shouldn't matter because it's turned off. But whatever, it is what it is. Thanks to kind of the glitch of it being turned off while he was still trying to turn. Now that should try to go away forever. It's all fun. So yes, we got a 69. Nice. The main event was a banger. We had 4 60 matches and 170. Hell of a card. Hell of a fucking card we had. Let's put over Bryan. Let's put over Kevin Steen. And then let's put over Pac. I feel like that's the way to go. So we have no new champions. But we've had, just banger after banger after banger as the Slammy Showdown for the Rocket comes to an end. As that will do it for this episode 25 of the CWA, the Royal Draft Series. As now we're going into April almost, as we got the this last fucking TV show, the last Stampede of May. Then it's on to no, not April, Jesus Christ. As we go on to June, rather, Jesus Christ. As I believe that is the BC Beatdown. Yes, the British Columbian Beatdown. Fun, as that is in a mere 4 weeks' time. How fun, as that will do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.